Listening Podcast, Episode 1, How to Learn English by Yourself.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Easy Listening Podcast, where we are going to explore effective ways to learn English and improve your language skills. I'm your honest host, Alex.
And I'm Julie. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of our listeners are interested in: how to learn English by yourself. Many people ask me, Julie, how you learned English and became fluent in it, especially since English is not my mother language.
Absolutely. So today, we're diving into some practical tips and strategies for self-studying English. Whether you're a beginner or looking to polish your skills, we've got you covered.
Let's get started with our topic.
So Julie, what's the first tip you'd give to someone starting their English learning journey?
I would say the first step is to set clear goals. Ask yourself why you want to learn English. Is it for travel, work, or maybe to enjoy movies and books in their original language? Having a clear purpose will keep you motivated.
Absolutely. Once you have your goals, the next step is to create a study plan. How do you suggest structuring that, Julie?
I recommend dedicating a specific amount of time each day to practice. Even 30 minutes can make a difference. You can break it down into different activities: vocabulary, grammar, listening, and speaking.
Yeah, that's right. When you make studying English a habit and you study it every day, it will make a big difference in a short time.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah. Speaking of activities, what are some effective resources for self-learners?
One of my favorite methods is using language apps. There are so many great ones out there, like Duolingo, Babbel, or Memrise. They make learning fun with games and quizzes. Plus, you can practice anytime, anywhere. For vocabulary, apps like Anki or Quizlet can help you create flashcards. For grammar, websites like Grammarly or the British Council offer excellent exercises. Also, one of my favorite websites to learn English is learnamericanenglishonline.com. Just few smart people who know this website. It helped me a lot to learn grammar. It is fantastically arranged from beginner to advanced level. And not just grammar, it helped me with more stuff. You guys have to give it a shot. I suggest you to start learning English with it. And for listening, podcasts and YouTube channels are fantastic.
That's a great point. I love how these apps can help with vocabulary and grammar. And also, every student who are learning English have to focus more on listening skills, because it is essential for effective communication and building strong relationships. There are a lot of available resources that can help you to improve your listening skills.
When you are on your way home or when you have free time, try to listen to podcasts, English music with subtitles, audiobook, or news in English. This way is so much effective to improve your listening comprehension.
And don't forget about reading. Starting with children's books or graded readers or even news articles can help you build your confidence.
Exactly. And as you progress, try to read articles or books that interest you. It makes learning more enjoyable and relevant.
Exactly, Julie. Now let's talk about speaking. It can be tough to practice speaking alone. What do you suggest?
One effective method is to practice speaking out loud, even if it's just to yourself. You can describe your day, talk about your favorite movie, or even read aloud from a book.
That's a great tip. And if you want to take it a step further, consider finding a language partner online. Websites like Tandem, Lingbee, or HelloTalk connect you with native speakers who want to learn your language. Or you can join conversation clubs or online forums. It can be very helpful with your learning.
Yes. It's a win-win situation. You get to practice speaking, and they get to practice their skills in your language. It's a great way to practice speaking and make new friends.
Yeah, exactly. How about pronunciation? It is so much hard for some people to get the right pronunciation. I have many friends from France, which they speak English good, but with French pronunciation. And also, I saw on social media learners from Russia, India, Italy, and many countries in the world having issues with pronunciation. So you are, as an Italian, how you got the correct English pronunciation?
One technique I recommend is shadowing. This involves listening to native speakers, like podcasts, YouTube videos, or movies, and repeating what they say. It helps with pronunciation and intonation. It's a little bit hard at first, and it takes you a little bit of time, but after repeating and studying hard, you are going to speak English with the correct pronunciation.
I've tried that too with my Spanish. It's a bit challenging at first, but it really helps you get comfortable with the sounds of the language. Speaking of videos, do you have any favorite YouTube channels for learning English?
Yes, I really like channels like English with Lucy and Learn English with Vanessa. Also our channel, Learn English for a Better Life. They offer a variety of topics, from grammar lessons to everyday conversations. Plus, they often include subtitles, which is super helpful.
Interesting. And in every video you're going to watch, try to take notes. Write down everything new to you. This is the key of learning languages. This can help you remember them, and you can come back to them every time to review what did you learn.
Another tip I would like to add, when you are learning new vocabulary, try to put them in phrases, and also try to use them in your daily conversation. This way it won't make you forget anything you learn.
Great suggestions. Another tip I'd add is to immerse yourself in the language. Try to surround yourself with English as much as possible. Change your phone's language settings. Listen to English music. Talk with yourself in English. Read books. Watch English movies.
The more you expose yourself to the language, the more natural it will feel. And don't forget about social media. Follow English-speaking accounts on Instagram or Twitter. It's a fun way to learn new phrases and slang while enjoying content you love.
Also remember, it's okay to make mistakes. That's part of the learning process. Because even native speakers can make mistakes in English. I am an English native speaker, and I make a lot of mistakes in my language. So please don't worry about making mistakes, and try to speak without fear.
Yeah, that's right. Mistakes is the thing that will make you successful.
And also you have to know that learning a language, English or any other language, won't take you a day or a week or even a month. It's going to take you a long time until you are going to speak it fluently.
Actually, it depends on you and your effort in studying. Like if you give it 2 hours each day to learn and practice and apply all the tips that we shared with you in this podcast, I promise you, your English will be amazing in just 6 months. And you're going to speak it like an American or British speaker. And if it is possible, travel or study abroad to immerse yourself in an English-speaking country to practice in real-life situations.
And in the same time, you will have a good time, and you will know a new culture.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely. And to wrap up, let's share one final tip. I think keeping a journal in English is a great way to practice writing. You can write about your day, your thoughts, or even summarize what you learned.
I love that. It helps reinforce what you've learned and improves your writing skills. Plus, it's a great way to track your progress over time.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. We hope you found these tips helpful for your English learning journey.
Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. We'd love to hear your thoughts and any topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes.
Thank you everyone for joining us in this podcast. Thanks, Julie, for sharing your English learning journey with many learners who have a big interest with learning English like you. Until next time, keep practicing and stay curious.